I would like to call this evening's meeting to order. Ms. Nepa, please let the record show that all board members are present and that Dr. Mariam Mahatmakhani is participating via Zoom. Our next agenda item is the approval of the agenda. Our recommended action is that the board approve the agenda as presented. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Board Member Kincaid. A second? Board Member Huff. All in favor? Aye. Chair votes aye. Miriam,
Dropped off.
are you there?
She may have dropped off as she was up and. I didn't see
Okay.
her now.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Miriam, we have a motion and a second for the approval of the agenda. Okay. Let the record show that 7 affirmative. Chief Communications Officer, Mr. Stephen Hall, will introduce students to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Good evening, board members. Tonight, we are pleased to introduce student representatives from Pipkin Middle School to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. Students, as I call your name, please come forward. We have Damian Sullins, Jamirica Williams, Ryder Lynn, and Grace Duncan. Excellent. That's the board here. And students, I'm going to brag on you just a minute, so I'll have you raise your hand to the board as I call your name. These students are all 8th graders, members of National Junior Honor Society, and ambassador for Pipkin's International Baccalaureate Middle Years program. They were selected by their principal, Mr. Dwayne Cox, and it's okay to face the board if you'd like. You can pretend we're not here. Just focus on the board. These students were selected by their principal, Mr. Dwayne Cox, to represent their school this evening, and he also submitted some information I want to share with you about each of them. We'll start with Damian. Damian is involved in the Technology Student Association, and he placed at the state competition last spring. He is also a member of the Pipkin Honor Choir and All-City Honor Band. Jamirica is also a member of the Pipkin Honor Choir and has volunteered 260 hours with National Junior Honor Society. Ryder participates in honor choir and band and is an avid reader. And Grace is a member of honor choir and enjoys the real-world learning that is exposed through the Middle Years program and the International Baccalaureate Middle Years program. If you are a member of the Pipkin family and you're here to support these students, please stand or raise your hand. Thank you all for being here. And at this time, we invite the students to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. If you are able to stand, please do so. And students, whenever you're ready, please begin. So as we continue with honoring excellence this evening, we're very pleased to highlight our attendance initiative, which we can say now officially has received national recognition. So This evening, this special celebration honors the efforts of everyone associated with Springfield Public Schools to increase student attendance. And if there's one thing I can say, it takes all of us working together, everyone working across this district and in the community. Last month, Dr. Lathan accepted the District of Distinction Award for Student Engagement and Well-Being from the District Administration Leadership Institute. This award recognizes the Attend Today, Succeed Forever initiative as, quote, one that unites vision, trust, and community engagement to build resilient, future-focused school systems. As you know, we implemented the Attend Today, Succeed Forever initiative in August of 2023 with the goal of achieving an attendance rate of 92% for the school year. That goal was met, and improvement has continued now for 3 consecutive years. Tonight, we would like to present this award to the Board of Education to acknowledge your leadership and support of this effort, and to thank all SPS employees, our students, parents and guardians, and community members who have made attendance a priority. This award reflects the efforts of all. Board members, if you could please come forward so that we may take a photo of you and Dr. Lathan. Thank you, Board of Education. At this time, we would like to invite Mr. Josh Scott to come forward. Mr. Scott. So we all know that this man is incredibly busy always, but especially this week as he prepares for the Tournament of Champions. But we wanted to pause and celebrate one of his recent accomplishments, and this is a big one. In December, Josh received the Thomas E. Frederick Award of Excellence from the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association at their national conference. The Thomas E. Frederick Award of Excellence is presented to a member who has provided strong leadership to education-based athletics, loyalty to the association, and contributions to the profession of athletic administration. This award is only presented to one individual each year. Across the nation, Mr. Josh Scott was recognized. Congratulations. Got a national tournament to implement this week. Art Educator of the Year. We are so proud. Our next recognition is for excellence in the field of fine arts. Jessica Wagner, would you please come forward? And Jessica has quite the team of supporters here to cheer her on tonight, and they are dressed in theme. Yes, they are. Jessica is our coordinator of fine arts for the entire district, and she was recently named the 2026 Administrative Art Educator of the Year by the Missouri Art Education Association. This award recognizes Jessica's visionary leadership and her steadfast advocacy for comprehensive fine arts education. In her role, she helps ensure that students in grades kindergarten through 12 have access to quality programs in visual art, music, and theater. As an active MAEA council member and administrative representative, Jessica is also engaged nationally and statewide to advocate for arts education. She will be honored at the Spring MAEA Art Educators Conference in March. Congratulations to Jessica. Bob Ross and Company, we need you to come forward. Yes, all of you, the whole team. Congratulations, Jessica. To conclude our recognitions this evening, we are pleased to honor the January Employee of the Month for Springfield Public Schools. The recipient this month is a nutrition services employee at McGregor Elementary School who achieved perfect attendance last year and demonstrates her dedication to SPS and to all students every day at work. Let's watch this video to learn more about Mrs. Jean Willis.
I worked with the students in California driving the school bus for 25 years, so I wanted to work around children. I drove 1 million miles a year for 25 years. And then I finally said, no, I think I'm done. We're moving. So we moved to Springfield.
Miss Jean has been with our district since 2007, and she's been at McGregor that whole time. She's just one of those constants at McGregor. She's here every day, happy, making sure everybody else is happy. The kids love to talk to her when they come through the line.
My mother used to stand outside the house and hand out fruit to all the kids coming out of school, and because they were poor, she'd hand out fruits, apples, oranges, bananas, and she was a character, but she took care of the neighborhood. So I've just been that way ever since, trying to give back. It runs in the family.
She's not only on time, she's early, always. She's that constant that you know that you can always rely on Jean.
It's a long day. It's a long day. I'm used to it. I just keep going.
She had actually perfect attendance last year. 88 years old, perfect attendance last year. We can all strive to do that.
It's quite an honor, really, to be sitting here and feeling kind of like, why me? It's everybody. It's the principal. You know, the teachers, our custodian helps out here with all the kids. Everybody helps to get everybody fed, get them taken care of, let them have a nice day, a happy day. Everybody has a hand in keeping the schools running.
Making sure that their tummies are full and they're ready to learn. That's our job, and we make sure that that happens every day.
We have fun with the kids. We keep them happy. You know, I love them all. They're all good kids.
Mrs. Willis, would you please come forward?
Good evening. My name's Jean Willis, and I'd like to thank you all for this honor. It's a great honor. I'm kind of shaking and crying at the same time, but you're all great. I appreciate you so much. Love you all. My family, thank you.
And that concludes honoring excellence for this evening. Thank you, Board.
Isn't that the truth? Yep.
They said she goes to work at 4:30. 4:30.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. A lot of things at these board meetings are inspirational, and I think we just saw a whole bunch of them. That if your eyes weren't tearing up during at least some of that, I'm not sure what's wrong. But at any rate, wow, just wow. Well, we've now come to the portion of our meeting where we hear from speakers. The Board of Education welcomes comments about the issues being discussed. The board uses this time in our meeting to listen to the public, but will not comment or engage with the public during this meeting. The board allows for up to 10 speakers per public comment period. The board chair will call on individuals in the order in which they signed up. Substitutions are not permitted. Each speaker will be limited to 3 minutes and will be timed by the board secretary. Comments must be acceptable for a business and family-friendly environment. Inappropriate language, gestures, or personal attacks will not be tolerated. It is inappropriate to address the board about individual students or individual staff members by name in an open meeting. If you have concerns about individuals, these concerns should be addressed through the appropriate administrative supervisors, either in the schools or in the district office. If you have materials that you would like to share, please place them in the tray on the podium and they will be distributed to board members following the meeting. Our speaker this evening is Sharon Benton.
Say it and it's true, even if it isn't. That's how we feel our concerns have been addressed for the past 5 months. In an email from administration, here's what they're offering to be, quote, good neighbors, respecting neighboring property, addressing concerns about privacy and property values. Number 1, raise the second floor windowsills so only someone 5'8" or taller can see in our backyards and our homes as long as they're standing back 4 feet from the window. My grandson is 14, 5'10", and has classmates even taller. Teachers, janitors, maintenance workers. Seriously, this does not solve the privacy issue. 2, strategic opaque fencing. A 6-foot wood fence being offered, by the way, already exists except on 4 or 5 adjacent lots. A new continuous line of canopy trees, I'm assuming to help block the view, will have no leaves 6 months of the year. Last night, standing in my living room, looking out a huge window and across the big open Pershing field, lights were on in a classroom, and at 400 feet, I could see someone in the room and that there were items hanging on the wall with just my normal glasses on. What's it going to be like when those classrooms are only 100 feet from our windows, 75 feet from our backyards, someone isn't 5'8" or less, and aren't standing 4 feet back from the window? Do you all think that's okay? Is that why my invitation to every board member back in September to come to our properties and see what we're going to see has been totally ignored because you knew you couldn't stand in our backyards and say, oh yes, I would love to have this scenario created in my backyard? Safety issues. There's another quote. There is a clear sight Line of sight from all vantage points. Every part of the building is visible from one of the streets. Not true. The north and east sides of the building are 400 to 800 feet from either adjacent street. There is zero sight line for the north and east sides due to houses and privacy fences in the way, and again, 400 to 800 feet from any street. This just isn't remotely what a clear sight line means. Don't believe me? Google SEPTED, the internationally renowned Bible of school safety. It's all online. A perfect example of a clear sight line around a school is accurately displayed by where Pershing currently sits. Ballot language, again, I quote admin, the broader language included provides necessary flexibility to adjust plans based on new information. So if the specifics on the ballot of a new Pipkin, a new Reed, renovate Pershing, or any other highly sold to the public project doesn't fit in with new information, then they can just do what they want. Tough luck, voters. Doesn't really matter what you voted for. Despite the community task force having done an excellent job in prioritizing the facilities needs and placing that on the ballot, what was truly needed and what the community would support, seriously? So much for the voice of the voter.
Your time has been up, Ms. Benton.
Thank you.
Moving on to our consent agenda, these are the minutes, KCOB reports, personnel, and treasurer reports. Our recommended action is that the board approve consent agenda items 4.01 through 4.04. Do I have a motion? Dr. Thomas Tate moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Oh, thank you, Marion. And seconded, yeah, by Dr. Mahad Makani. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Chair votes aye, 7 approve. Next item on the agenda is the 2023 bond project updates and actions. Item 5.01, change orders and agreements.
Good evening. Before you this evening is the change order agreements for this month. One thing, a couple items I'll point out, safety and security, line item number 1, there's $158,727 for security cameras at elementary buildings, along with services and licenses. Additionally, there's some additional safety and security for exit alarms and then also for ID badges that we'll need to print the new badges for the Genetec software. There is also a purchase of audio equipment for Reed Middle School. And then there's a change order for Reed Middle School, which consists of a parapet wall insulation on the east gym wall and a combination of other items such as smoke detectors being replaced with beam detectors. That was a code issue that we had to make a change on. Total amount of that change order is $42,169. The other agreement, as you notice, is the Reed Middle School furniture package. This is more than what we saw for Pipkin, of course, but the Reed Middle School is a much larger building, has additional soft seating that Pipkin did not have, and then additionally, the specialty classrooms, the band, the choir, the orchestra rooms. There was a lot of additional furniture that had to go into that building. That total was $1.3 million. Total for this month is $1.617730, and asking for approval of change order agreements.
Our recommended action is that the board approve the change orders and agreements as presented. Do we have a motion? Board Member Provance moves. Is there a second? Board Member Huff? Discussion?
I had a brief question just about the safety and security at the elementary schools. Is this the second round? Did we already not do all of the safety and security at the elementary schools?
So because there's so many elementary buildings, we're doing it in groups, so this is just an additional group.
Other comments, questions?
I believe that it does finish all the elementary. No, it does not. It just started. Okay,
Okay.
gotcha. Thank you, Bruce. So there will be additional elementary.
Anyone else? Okay. Well, let's vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Chair votes aye. It passes with 7 votes. I think this is some kind of record. Okay, so now it's time for the superintendent's update.
Yes.
Yeehaw!
Good evening, board members. As a reminder, we're looking forward to the 41st Annual Bass Pro Tournament of Champions, which starts Thursday. I want to wish our Kickapoo Chiefs best wishes as they compete against some of the best high school basketball teams in the country. This event shines a bright spotlight on SPS and our community, so I hope to see everyone out. On Friday night is Team SPS night, so wear your SPS t-shirt and come out and enjoy some exciting basketball. Today, I had the honor of surprising one of our outstanding teachers at Teacher Proud Tuesday. On the second Tuesday of each month, Go CSD member school districts celebrate teachers with this honor. Ms. Renee Morrison, who is a first grade teacher at Delaware Elementary School, was our honoree for January. She has an intensive focus on her students and analyzing their data to identify ways she can support their continued academic growth. Congratulations to Ms. Morrison. We also have several opportunities throughout this month to engage with our legislators. Tomorrow, I will be joining members of the Metro Partnership along with our board president to visit legislators in Jeff City. And then January 28th, board members and I will be going back for the Salute to Legislators event. Also, we have an opportunity to just engage with our community. Remember, Let's Talk is ongoing. And also, we'll welcome Class 5 of the SPS Ambassadors Group on February the 2nd. Thank you, board members. That concludes my comments.
Thank you, Dr. Lathan. Comments from the board? Board Member Huff?
Just brief comments. I wanted to commend our communications team over the break. SPS org relaunched with a new design, and it looks great. I think just a big tribute to the team in communications who worked on that project. It's not lost on me how much work that is. We have individual sites for every one of our schools. I particularly love that at 6:15, when I get asked what's for lunch, I have one less click to the menu from the school site. So sometimes it's the little things, but great work. It looks great. I think it reflects the district of choice theme. It highlights the opportunities in our district, and I think it tells the stories of our students, which is a great way to support our district. So check it out if you haven't.
Thank you. Other comments? Board Member Provance?
For winning the pink and white lady class over the holiday. And now with my brown and gold, I want to wish the Kickapoo Chiefs lots of luck in the Bass Pro Tournament of Champions. I understand that every game will be televised, and so go to the game, cheer for Kickapoo, and remember to smile. I would like to also thank Dr. Scott for, on the evening news, all the efforts to try to maintain football at Central. Central is such a tradition in our city. It was Springfield High before it was Central High. I was such a dumb kid. I did not understand why my grandfather had the letter S on a wedding ring that he wore until he was 90 years old. He wore a senior class ring. And the community is behind Central High School. I know the faculty, the staff, the administration there. Dr. Scott said something that just really hit home. As we try to revive the football at Central High School, we need to get behind the kids. That's what's going to make your football team. The players are going to have to make an effort in every class, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, to come out and revitalize the program, because I don't want to see football die at Central, and I don't want Central to drop out of various conferences and become independent. I want them just the way they are, one of our 5. So I want to thank everyone over the holidays, and great transition back to school. I had the opportunity to go over to Pershing for an archery certification for a lot of our students, and on purpose, I went right in the middle of traffic. So, and I was absolutely amazed. You're sitting there, no one's going crazy. I got to get to work faster than you do. Going down Cedarbrook, one car in one direction went, another car turned into the lane, and they just took turns. And I was there all day, and I was so impressed with, I mean, there was just a lot of love in Pershing. Pershing is a great middle school. And one of the things that I've always enjoyed about Pershing, I go on the Sequoia trails. I see the cars pulling into the parking lot there. They're unloading their bikes. The cars stop, the dog gets out on the leash, they take off on that. It's not just the community, the neighborhood that uses Pershing, it's the community. And it's a great middle school. And I totally understand that we can't please 100% of the time, but I think that we need to make decisions for the kids, and the kids need something bigger and better. I hate to tell you, but I had to ask where the elementary gym was, and then I remembered it was down by Mrs. Painter's classroom. The school hadn't changed since I had Mrs. Painter for first hour history in 7th grade. I think it's time to change Pershing. So I'm looking forward to the changes coming to Bingham, but I am really looking forward to Reed and Pipkin opening up. I think that is a climate and culture of the school that is going to be so advantageous for the kids' learning, but also for the teachers and the administration to work there. It's going to be a building full of love. Thank you.
Thank you. Board Member Mahatma Khani, did your hand go up? Did you have some comments?
Yes, and I apologize. I'm not really sure how loud I am. I could be really loud, but is that good? You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, just a couple of quick points. I want to say how much I appreciate the legislative update. We got 2 in 1. I like that, you know, they're every week. It's a really convenient way of tracking the bill. So thank you, Dr. Lathan, for sending those our way. And then the other comment I want to make is that every month I really look forward to the monthly celebrations that we have, Employee of the Month. And it is worth repeating that we really do have some of the most amazing people serving our students. It was really special tonight, although I think that every month, and it just, I don't know how many more we have, but apparently we're just going to keep going with these amazing employees. That's all.
Thank you. Well said. Anybody else? Dr. Thomas Tate? Gail? Okay. Just one comment from me, and that is in regarding the PTA clothing bank. I saw a spot on a local news channel about the clothing bank, and it was just a reminder of the incredible service that our PTSA does in terms of providing for students and families in need. If you've never been over to the clothing bank behind Studi Alternative Center now, I think, it's unbelievable the way things are merchandised and organized and ready for the public when they come in. So I know that it really does meet a need in our community. So thank you. If you're on a free, if a family's on free or reduced lunch, they're eligible, or a principal referral, either way. And according to the news story that I watched, the next date it is open is January 22nd. So that's next Thursday, I believe. So that's all I have. Anything else?
And they always need volunteers.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Thank you. So, upcoming meetings, item 7.02, January 20th, 2026 is a special meeting and a closed session. February 10th of 2026 is a Board of Education study session. So, it's now time for item 8.01, adjournment of the meeting. The recommended action is that the board adjourn the meeting. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Dr. Thomas Tate moved. Is there a second? Board Member Huff. All in favor?
Aye.
Dr. Mahamakani? And chair votes aye, 7 affirmative. The meeting is adjourned at 6:09. Thank you all.
Bye, everyone.